Hello everybody. I was about to say good morning, but it is not morning. It is actually 20 to 1. I've had just a pretty slow morning. I've done quite a bit actually. I didn't film it just because I'm obviously still recovering. And cleaning just takes me so much longer than it used to, and I obviously can't clean at the moment like I used to, so I'm just like doing little bits here and there. So what I wanted to do is, our bedroom needed a good polish, and I noticed on Penny's little cot that sits by the side of my bed, it pulls in next to my bed on an evening, but during the day, just so I can like hoover and stuff, I push it against the wall, but I noticed it was a bit dusty. But it probably hasn't been dusted because Tom had like 1,000,001 things to do. And that's been up for about 6 weeks now, because we put it up the week before she was born. So yeah, it feels really nice in here actually, really nice and fresh. So I thought I would vlog today. I don't actually know what I'm going to include. We are going to, not pumpkin picking, but we're going to, what do they call it? They call it like a scare fest, but it's not, it's for kids. It's not like one of these adult ones, because even I wouldn't be able to go to that. But yeah, we're going to Avon Valley this evening with the children, and I'm really hoping, it looks quite bright at the moment. I don't know if the camera, the glare will probably be too much, but yeah, it's not going to pick up. But the sky is really blue at the moment, but it is storming so bad. So it's really lovely and bright, but it's so windy, and then all of a sudden out of nowhere it will go so dark, and there'll be like a really dark grey cloud outside, and then it will absolutely hammer down. Tom just phoned me because he's actually working outside on a job, and he said to me, it's raining so heavy, and I said, I know, you should have heard against the glass. It was a little bit like, but Miss Penny, who's behind me, slept all the way through it, so she's still in my bed. So we had cuddles this morning while she had her bottle, and then after her bottle, and she looked really peaceful on Daddy's pillow, so I've just kind of left her there. So yeah, she should be stirring in a minute. I'm thinking I might bath her, because it's been I don't bath her every day with her skin, not at the moment while she's so tiny. I do it kind of like every third day, I think. So yeah, I think she's due a bath, and we probably won't be back until late this evening. I think it starts at about 6 or half 6. Oh, she's doing her wake up noises. Yeah, so I'm really hoping the weather holds out, because the forecast is for rain, so we're gonna have to load all the wellies and the rain max up in the car just in case. But yeah, other than that, not much else to report. I've washed my hair today. It was air drying, and I just took the final part of the moisture out with the hairdryer, and I'm just going to very quickly run the straighteners over it just so it doesn't look like so big. And then I might pop a little bit of makeup on, nothing crazy, because you know, I haven't got the energy for that at the moment, but yeah, just to make myself feel a little bit better. But I'm feeling actually really good in myself today. I have a few, I mentioned in my last video, in terms of like the pains and things, every day I find is slowly getting better. My tummy area is still very numb, and it's obviously more painful on the left side, which is where I had the second surgery done. So that's obviously, I mean, that wasn't even 2 weeks ago, so that's obviously to be expected. And then in terms of like how I'm feeling like mentally, I've had a bit of a wobble this morning, but there's just a lot going on like in our personal life. But other than that, I'm feeling really, really positive in terms of Penny, her feeding, that sort of thing. So I'm still not breastfeeding. I did have a missed call from a lactation specialist. I think I've been referred, so I am going to give her a call back. There's just a couple of other little bits I need to do. First of all, I'm going to have a conversation with her and just see what she says, but obviously I haven't breastfed now or pumped in about 3 weeks, so I don't think there's anything left in my boobs, and I don't know what the chances are of me even getting it back, but we'll see what she says. It's just something I need to weigh up, if it is a possibility, whether it's going to be worth it, because obviously I'm still recovering. And yeah, there's just been a lot going on, but yeah, that set aside, that's enough of that. But I'm gonna very quickly get ready, put a little bit of makeup on. I've started actually taking a few pictures of some bits and pieces, like clothing wise, of the children that don't fit them. I've got like pyjamas, things like that, of Ollie's that he's outgrown. A couple of bits from Darcy, and then I have got a few little newborn bits. Nothing excessive because I didn't buy a lot newborn wise for Penny, but I've just got a couple of like sets of baby grows. I think I've got some vests. I've actually got a, we call them like a pram suit here, that I did get a newborn, which is up to £10 now. I don't think she is £10 as yet, but the weather, it hasn't been cold enough, although it's like wet. Oh, it's gone very, see how quickly while I've been talking to you, it's now black outside. So there's probably going to be a downpour any second now. But yeah, this pram suit, although it's wet, obviously I haven't ventured out very much with her at all because I've been in hospital, but it's just not been cold enough for her to wear it. So I bought it in newborn, which is up to £10, and then 0 to 3. So I'm actually just going to pop that either on my pre-love page on Instagram, which is all linked in the description bar, or I'm going to pop it on eBay and just let somebody else get some use out of it, because I doubt very much whether by the time the weather like clicks over to be cold, whether she'll get any use out of that. But yeah, make some lunch in a little bit, and then the children will be home. So I'm not sure, Tom dropped them off this morning. I'm not sure whether weather permitting, if it's all right and dry, I might try and walk up. It's only about a 10-minute walk from my house, but I haven't felt like I could walk from the house up until today. I'm hoping I should be okay. But yeah, so I'm going to get ready now, and then I will check in with you in a little bit.
I know I let you down, and that was a big mistake. Just tell me your life, you have to. I just wanna pretend that you're mine for the last time. Is that alright? Just tell me your life, you have to. I just wanna pretend. All I need is you.
Hello, what are you seeing? Can you see? Mummy? You looking at Mummy? Oh. So I've just given little Miss Penelope a bath. She's very awake. I'll give you, she'll probably be very interested in the camera now. Who's that, darling? Is that Penny? Can you say hello, everybody? Can you say hello? So I've had my bath. Yeah. You've had your bath, haven't you? And you're all lovely and clean and snuggly. So she's going to be due a bottle in a minute, aren't you, darling? So I think we'll do that before we have to go and get Darcy and Ollie. She's taking it all in. Certain things catch her eyesight now, don't they? Yeah. Yeah, they do. And she started to get these, I don't think they're milk spots. They don't look like the ones that Ollie had, but just on her cheek. So I've just put some lotion on her face. That's why she looks a bit shiny. Got your moisturiser on, haven't you, darling? Got your moisturiser on? Yeah? Giving your dummy a good old suck? Yeah, you are. Yeah. Oh, you're so beautiful, aren't you? You're so beautiful. Boop. Boop. And I think she's trying to smile at us now. I got something yesterday. It wasn't wind. And she did it to Tom last night. So she'll be 6 weeks on Friday. So obviously it's about now over the next few weeks. But I'm pretty certain we got a smile. Yeah, we did. She said, you've had a lazy morning, haven't you? A very lazy morning. You've been a lazy girl. You have, haven't you? So yeah, I'm going to give her a bottle because I want her to be like nice and fed before we head out tonight. Yeah. And she's going to have to go in the carrier because obviously the pumpkin patch is going to be very muddy, judging by the amount of rain we've had this morning. So I haven't yet put anything on my face. And she's staring at me. So I am going to do that as well. But we're going to go and make Miss Penny a bop bop. She wants some milky. She can have some milky. Yeah. Get you all nice and wrapped up again, yeah? Oh, you're such a sweet girl. You ready?
Yeah.
Ollie's fully prepared for UK weather. Okay then, and Miss Penny Pops. She's going to have to go in the carrier then. Let's take that. We're not going to take... Well, this is when you forget how to leave the house with a newborn. Hi guys, good morning. So I didn't film last night. I did take my camera in, but the weather was awful. It was really heavy rain, and the event was like basically in a field. So I was wearing Penny in, I think I showed you, in her baby carrier that just sits on my chest, which was amazing. I didn't actually have one of those. It's just here on my door hung up because it got a bit wet, so I was just letting it dry out. It's the baby Bjorn one, but I didn't have one of those for Darcy and Ollie. But if you, I know a lot of people have them, but if you are pregnant, have a small one, I highly recommend these carriers because obviously we didn't take her buggy in. But yeah, anyway, the rain was so heavy. We obviously enjoyed ourselves, but I just didn't want to get my camera out because it was just a disaster. We all had our wellies on, and it was, I mean, Ollie was loving life in all the puddles. Bless him, he had his little ring overalls on. So yeah, it was a really, really good night, just something a little bit different. And this morning, I've just got back. We've just sold our car back to the garage where we bought it from, for several reasons. I was a bit sad about it, but it was a decision that we come to because the second-hand car market here at the moment is crazy, and we actually got more money back for it than we paid. So what we are going to do for a couple of months is just borrow my parents' car, because my parents literally live opposite me, and they've got 2 vehicles. To be honest, my mum works from home, so they're sat around quite a lot, not being used. So I'm gonna use that for a couple of months, just to help out with things. Obviously, everything going on with Tom having a lot of time off work, with me being in hospital, that sort of thing. It just eases things a little bit. So yeah, I was really, really sad this morning. I'm not gonna lie, I shed a few tears. I know it sounds really stupid because it's a car, but I get really attached to things. But yeah, I shed a few tears this morning, but kind of feel like a weight's been lifted and it's the right thing to do. And then in a few months' time, when we sort out what we're doing, because we don't actually know what we're doing in terms of the house. Obviously the loft hasn't been started yet, so we're just weighing up whether we do that here, whether we look to move. So regardless of what decision we do, having a car as an outgoing isn't an ideal situation, because Tom's self-employed, and it's just harder to do anything in terms of whether you borrow on your house or move house or redo mortgages, things like that. So we're just trying to get rid of everything that we don't need until we sort out what we're doing, and then we'll get a car next year, probably after Christmas. Also as well, I don't know whether we might go back into another lockdown, to be honest, because cases are crazy here at the moment, and it just worries me. And I said to Tom, it would kind of be a little bit like looking out and seeing a car sat there that we're not driving, and you're paying all that money for. So yeah, we're just gonna give ourselves a bit of a break and a bit of leeway for a couple of months to just help out. And yeah, so that's all I've done this morning. The house is a bit of a tip, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna flip the camera around a second. So this is, I don't think I ever showed this, or I may have done, but I don't think I vlogged. So this is Ollie's Lego table. Now, it wasn't meant to be living in the front room. It was actually meant to be living in the little side extension that we've done, but he loves it. It's on wheels. So basically, we kind of like, it's like an IKEA hack, I guess. So this is all over Pinterest, so you've probably seen something similar. So it's the, I think you pronounce it as Trojfest from IKEA unit. You can configure the boxes however which way you want them. So we just went with the 2 bigger ones there and then the smaller ones. And then he's got, it's probably not in any order, but we kind of, myself and Darcy colour coordinated it for him. Oh, he's done a fairly good job, bless him. I think this is it, his accessories in that one. And then he's got his little books there, his instruction books, and then some of his models that he's built that aren't out. And then, to be honest, these little base plates, they're not actual Lego, they're from B&M. They're £7.99 for a pack, and you get lots of different sizes. So you get the big green ones, these grey ones and the red ones, and Tom stuck it to the top with some adhesive so it doesn't come off. And then he's got some spare base plates there, but to be honest, he absolutely loves it, and it's the first thing he comes to play with when he gets up. He comes in from school, he's straight at his Lego table. Tom's put wheels under it as well, so I'll just demo for you. It literally moves like this, so you can wheel it around. So yeah, but I wanted to just sort this out and put some of these little bits away, because I'm forever, like here, picking bits up out of my rug, Mr. Oliver, like here. So yeah, I want to pick up this, and then we literally just got everything out of the car. Those are some nappies that we need to swap because they're 0 and I need to get size 1. But we literally just threw everything out of the car here, so I need to sort this out. And I wouldn't mind just hoovering the stairs. They're not too bad, but I've got some bits to go upstairs. And I sorted out yesterday, just before we went, our like winter drawer. So this is like our hats and gloves. Went through, actually had quite a lot of odd gloves, and there's some bits there that I'm going to be selling. And then kitchen needs a bit of a sort as well. Just excuse the coats, they were so wet last night. I had to hang everything up everywhere. Not too bad out here, but I do want to pick this up a little bit. And then out here, I did put a load of washing on before we went, so that's done. So I can fold this up now and then switch it over. So what I've been, obviously because it's too cold now to put anything outside, it just stands there and it dries fairly quickly. And then we've got the, excuse my sting remover, we've got my bottle making station here. So Penny is actually going to be due for a bottle very soon. But I did also have another delivery from Glossybox. I get them monthly from them. They very kindly send it to me. But it is something that I would highly recommend. My sisters actually have a subscription every month. Where is it gone? Where is it gone? Where is it gone? I had it here because I wanted to do like a little reel for my Instagram, because it's the box. I'll just show you. I'm going to open it up with you and show you in detail. But I just want to look how beautiful that is. So yeah, I'm going to do that in a little bit, but I'm going to just pick a few bits up. Well, little Miss Penny is sleeping. I'll just show you. She's not a fan of her car seat. Now, Darcy and Ollie used to love their car seat, but she kind of like makes grunting noises when we put her in. So, but she did fall asleep, so I didn't want to take her out. But she's stirring now. She's got her big knitted hat on, bless her. So I'm going to get her a bottle ready because she is stirring, and then I will feed her, and then I'm going to do a few little bits, and then I'll come on and catch up with you, and we'll go through my Glossybox together. girl. Ready. I'm ready, ready, ready. I'm ready, 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 ready. Oh, let's take this off, yeah. It's okay.
All I need is you, you, I was at the wrong place at the right time, 'cause suddenly there you were with those bright blue eyes. We were conversing under the night sky, when you took my hand, said let's leave now. Don't wanna be shy, I will let my guard down. Don't wanna be shy, bar with neon lights, talked about everything that was on our minds. Talking to you gave me butterflies, then you took my hand, said let's leave now. Don't wanna be shy.
Okay, we are making progress. I need to actually put some new batteries in these. They originally were on the fireplace, but I actually quite like them there when you, because it's all quite like white and neutral. Just thought that looked really cute on Halloween night with them flickering. But anybody else's stairs resemble this every day? I haven't yet hoovered the stairs, but I've seen they do like a stair basket in Home Bargains. So I'm going to get it to sit there because it will look a bit neat in this, because no matter how much I try, I've always got stuff on the stairs. But I've tidied all of this has been tidied. I need to take that back to the doctors because the health visitor can't take it apparently, but that's all my blood thinning sharps, so I need to, it's obviously secure, you can't get into the box or anything. I've given the plant a quick wipe over because I love my plant. I've very quickly hoovered in here. I've just got that out because we're going to go up to the school in a little bit and she's going to go up in her pram. I'm actually going to change my wax melt over. And I'm going to put this one in, which is, I just found I haven't used my wax burner for a while. It's just tucked down here. It's so cute. It's like an electric one. But yeah, when Tom does our shelving and stuff all built in here, obviously it will just look less cluttered and I'll have more room. But yeah, this one is the Yankee. Why is it not focusing? Yankee candle, all is bright. So I'm going to quickly go and unwrap this and then I'll show you how I change my wax melts. Excuse my washing machine, it actually sounds like I have a spaceship that's about to take off. Oh no, I always struggle with these because they're so, I end up getting wax stuck all under my nails. Yeah, I'm just fancying candles and all the kind of festive-y smells. I'm so excited for Christmas. I'm such a child, I really am. All is bright. Yeah, I really like that one. Highly recommend that. So, I always get questions on my Instagram of how I switch over my wax melts. So, basically, I kind of learnt this trick off of Mrs. Hinch, but I'm sure it's a well-known trick or hack, whatever you want to call it. But basically, all I do is I just keep some like cotton rings here. Some spare, because I like to use the bigger ones for my face, so these are the smaller ones. So you need to get a few out. And basically all you do, let's move this pot out of the way. Oh, basically all you do is, I might need a few more than this. You just pop it in. So you turn it on obviously to melt the wax, and you drop a few of these in, essentially just to soak up the wax. I'm gonna need some more. But these wax nuts, they last for so long, so I don't have to change it very often. Obviously it's only if after a while obviously the scent will go out of it, or if I want to change the scent. But I haven't actually had this on in a while, like a good while. So it's not as strong as it could be. Just need to do a few more. So basically you just want to put one at the top, and then you want to start to see how much of it you can slide out. I'm going to try and flip it over without getting wax all over the place, because Tom will not be impressed if I get it on our unit. But yeah, basically go a bit careful, because it is, obviously it's hot because it's wax, but by doing it this way, it's really hard one-handed. I promise you it's easier than this when you're not trying to film. You see? And it's all cleared out now. You just end up with a pile of this. I'm just going to put this on here a second, and then you're ready for your new one. So yeah, very easy. It is a bit easier than that, but obviously I was trying to do it one-handed. Let's put this in. I think little ladybug's waking up. Miss Penny Poplets, what's wrong, darling? She wants to be picked up. She hates it. Where's your dummy gone? You have your dummy? I've got to take her to the doctor's because she's got can you see her eyes a bit gunky? So we're bathing it with sterile water, but it's not clear enough. Yeah, it's been like it for a few weeks now. I had the same, I think, when Ollie was a baby, and the health visitor just said obviously when they're born it's quite common to get gunky eyes because of their tear ducts can get blocked very easily. It should just settle down. Obviously she's going to be 6 weeks in a few days. And it hasn't cleared up, and we've been doing the sterile water, so if it's not cleared up by tomorrow, which I don't think it will be, I'm going to book her a doctor's appointment, because it might just be that she needs some eye drops. I think that's what I had to do with Ollie, but it doesn't seem to bother her. She can still open her eyes, so we're just constantly like bathing it, just so it's not uncomfortable. It's not very nice, is it, if you've got stuff all over your eye. But yeah, I'm just actually thinking it's 2 o'clock now, and I don't know what to have for lunch. I know I need to have lunch because it's important that I drink and eat. I have to remind myself of that, because when I get a bit overwhelmed, I'm just like, no, which obviously isn't good. I know it's not good. So I'm gonna, even if it's something little, I'm gonna do myself something to eat. And then it will be time for us to leave to go and get Darcy and Ollie. So yeah, let me figure out what I'm gonna have for lunch, and then maybe, oh darling, maybe I'll pop back on and I will show you. Okay, so I just decided on a wrap, just for a change. Nothing special, just one wrap. It's just got lettuce, cucumber, red onion, some pepper and some radish, and it's just got some like Nando's style mayonnaise that we just get from Aldi. So yeah, I just, obviously because I don't eat, I'm vegetarian, so I just fully load it with all the greens basically, and some veggies. So yeah, I'm gonna, it's kind of like my go-to. I've decided I'm gonna start making my soup again. I'm gonna do a big batch of it on Sunday, so that I'm kind of like, I've got enough for the week, because then I don't have to think about it. I can literally just go to the fridge, heat it up, and I've got my lunch there, which I know I should, and I really like it as well. So I'm going to do that, because otherwise I just sit here and I'm like, oh, what do I want? Don't know what I want, and then it's kind of like a vicious circle. So yes, 2:15, so I need to leave to get the kids in about 45 minutes. So I'm just going to enjoy a little bit of Netflix while I eat my lunch. Yeah, I'm kind of enjoying these kind of like slower days, because before when I was like rushing around, like when I was pregnant for Penny. Obviously I know I was working and things, so it's obviously like day-to-day life, but I think with everything that's gone on over the last couple of weeks, it has just been really nice to take a step back. And it's one of the reasons why I got rid of the car as well, because I said to Tom, with my, I feel really anxious at the moment, and just like my head's just a little bit all over the place, which obviously is kind of to be expected, I guess, with everything that's gone on. And I find myself not wanting to really leave the house, which I know I need to try and break, but I'm trying to do it gradually. Obviously we're coming up to like winter time, so the weather's not great here anyway. So I just said to Tom, it kind of makes sense, and like, if I do want to pop, like, you know, B&M is my place. I need to go to, do you know, I haven't been to B&M since August, like early in August. I think there's a haul up on my channel, but I just want to go for a browse round. And Darcy's asked me, can we go after school, because she loves going to B&M. So we might go today, if not we'll go tomorrow. She's got ballet tomorrow, but I could go after ballet. And yeah, I do really want to go, but it's just the thought of going. But I think it'll be better to go on the evening then, on the weekend, because I think it'll be busier. And just the thought of being, that is Penny, if you can hear her. She kind of, we joke and say she growls because she kind of like grunts in her sleep. She's dropped her dummy out. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, the thought of going when it's really, really busy makes me even more anxious. So it's kind of like a vicious circle. So I think I just need to start gradually work my way back up to me, basically. But yeah, I'm gonna go and enjoy my event. Good morning, everybody. So it is 8 o'clock, 8 a.m. Saturday morning.
I'm tired.
Mr. Oliver's tired. We're gonna be heading out to go to the pumpkin patch. So I thought I'd just come on. Darling. Yeah, Tom's just putting everything in my parents' car, like the base for the car seat. It's like a whole like process, but yeah, we're going to be heading out shortly. I think we're stopping for coffee first. So
Mummy couldn't steer the steering wheel.
Mummy couldn't steer the steering wheel?
No, because they're too heavy. Like a bollard.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, get in there, sweet bottom.
Let me see. Little Miss Penny Pops is awake.
Just gonna get a pumpkin.
Let's go get your pumpkin, girl.
Be shy.